Hi, I'm Colleen and I don't like lamb.
And I'm Shannen and I don't like tomatoes.
And we're Picky Eaters!
Where are we today, Colleen?
We're at Toledo's, which is in Gran Destino Tower at Coronado Springs.
At the top of the tower.
Yeah.
On the 16th floor.
Yeah.
And it is only open for dinner, so obviously we're eating there for dinner. And it's only open like Wednesday through Sunday.
Yeah. Something like that.
Something like that.
It's not open every night.
Not open every night.
We're actually filming this 2 months early. It's June while we're here because currently there's like the annual pass holder deal for discounts off food, so it's currently 40% off if you go Monday through Thursday, so we had to basically come today
on a Thursday. And this is a Michelin approved restaurant. It's not starred, but it made like the Michelin list last year, so that's supposed to mean it's good. It's tapas, seafood, steak.
Did you know the Michelin list is the same as the people who make tires, and it was created hundred years ago to get people to drive more. So it would be like, here's a book of cool places to go.
So it's like, is it worth it to drive to this restaurant?
Please wear out your tires.
Yes.
Fun
so
facts.
It is apparently worth it to drive on your Michelin tires to Toledo's at Coronado Springs. Victoria and Albert's at Grand Floridian is the only Michelin starred restaurant at Disney World. It might be the only Michelin starred Disney restaurant ever. All right, let's go eat. Woo! Also, I'm recovering from a cold, and that's why my voice might sound weird. And I got my braces off.
It is exciting.
Okay, now we can go eat.
Okay, here we are at Toledo, tapas, steak, and seafood. Okay, start with drinks. So there are two like mocktail things for $6.29. Ponche de frutas and hibiscus mint limonada. Specialty coffees, teas, beers. There was a whole wine menu. One cider, one hard seltzer. Even online, it's like wine list, ask server. So wine, Shannen got a 5-ounce of a Rosé that we should have looked at what the name was.
I filmed it. So my Rosé was from like Rioja, Spain, 2024. And it was like Marquise de something or other. It was $11 for 5 ounces.
And then specialty cocktails. There's the it's from specialty cocktails. The El Pepino, which is a gin-based drink. The Grand Gin Tonic, a Spanish margarita, Tequila Daisy, a la Prima Manhattan, Espumoso Punch, Sangria Tini, Sangria Blanco, and I got the Sangria Tinto, which is, okay, I'm going to try my best, Vina, Borja, Garnacha, Torres, Magdala, Naranjas del Mediterráneo Licor, simple syrup, and orange for $16.50, and then an espresso martini. So the cocktails range from $16.50 to $18.50 is the most expensive. There are also some hot beverages with alcohol, dessert spirits.
So tapas and starters. So, small plates and appetizers. Rioja braised chorizo, pan con tomate, charred octopus, aceitunas, marinated olives. Don't know what that means. Seasonal salad, which is heirloom tomatoes, stone fruit, greens, migas croutons, manchego. We got gambas al ajillo, which is brick oven shrimp, garlic infused olive oil, herbed butter, and toasted bread for $17. And then gazpacho trio, which is 12 grapes verde traditional tomato pepper, and the Spaniard for two, which is for two people, so that's $40, and it's charcuterie board. So the shrimp we're getting is $17. The rest are between $11 and $18.
We didn't do this, but there's a chef's signature dinner for two for $159. We get the flight of 4 pintos. The shade is opening. Okay. And the Spaniard, which are both sort of charcuterie things, and then you can choose between paella or the ribeye, and then you can choose between the cheesecake or the tapas bar dessert, which is you get a little bit of like different mousses. The entrees, I got the smoked pork chop for $37. It has spinach fonduta, potato veloute, and crispy chorizo. And then there's a plancha seared salmon, marinated grilled lamb loin. Shannen got the filet of beef for $41. That has truffle forest mushrooms, olive oil, potato puree, and red wine daked demi. There's a roja braised chicken. I don't know. There's bone-in ribeye for $2. And mezcla de verduras. I don't know, vegetable, plant-based thing. That's the cheapest, at $33. The chicken's $34. It's like in the 30s, 40s. The bone-in for $2 is $115.
So then there's 3 enhancements. Sea scallops for $12, shrimp for $10, jamon iberico for $10. And then sides, blistered shishito peppers, patatas bravas, roasted tomato bomba rice, Brussels sprouts, olive oil potato puree, and braised gigante beans. So we got the Brussels sprouts to share, and all of those are $8.50.
Okay, so this is my sangria tinto. Basically sounded like it was a red sangria. I did ask her what would go well with my pork chop, and she was like, either one, and I picked this one because it had orange in the description. Yeah, that's good. It's a little sweet. It's not a lot. It's a little sweet, but it's not like red wine, which I don't like. But I like that. You got kind of like a sweet aftertaste. It tastes like red sangria, you know?
I've got my Spanish rosé. You know, I'm not really a wine person. I generally say I don't like wine. But every once in a while I'll drink rosé. And usually it's, you know, rosé, and it's frozen rosé, and it's probably cheaper rosé. Cheaper in quality, not necessarily in price. This is very small, obviously, and it is $11. So I was like, let me just try a rosé. And, you know, it'll be different from a rosé I would usually get. So let's do it. Before I even sip it, it has a strong, sweet smell. Okay, yeah. It has a bit more of a, like, wine taste than I like. I guess. I don't know how to describe it. I'm not one of those people who knows how to describe wine. It's sweet, it's tart, I guess. Got a bit of a bite. I liked the second sip better, I don't know.
First, I'm going to try Shannen's rosé. That's what rosé tastes like. It's pretty good, rosé. Now let's have some show. The tails are on, so you gotta detail it. That's good shrimp. Just the way I like my shrimp. Nice and buttery. Okay. I'll have a bite of bread. That's toasted bread. I dipped it in the sauce. That's good. This is good. I like this. I can eat this by myself, but I guess I'll share it with Shannen.
My filet is like super tender. I mean, I think like I got it medium, probably a little bit more pink than I would usually get it, but I don't care that much. Let's try a bite. Yeah, really soft, really nice. Get a bit with this like mushroom. Barely tasted the mushroom. Got it a little bit at the end. It's nice. I mean, I'm fine with mushroom. It also had like, I don't know, a dried tomato on top. Let me try this like potato puree, which was obviously under the filet, so it's got, you know, the filet juices on it. Buttery, very good. Kind of not as smooth as I expected it to be, but that doesn't matter. Yep, this is delicious. I wish it was bigger.
Okay, I got my pork chop. It's got some sort of yellow glaze thingy on it. I've cut it up. Here we go. That's pretty good. It's got a nice like char on the outside, and it's like a little chewy, but not in a bad way. So I think I like that. This is the chorizo, which just kind of tastes like bacon. And I guess there's like this mush of spinach. It looks disgusting. But I'm gonna take a bite for you. That's so gross. When the pork chop tastes good.
These Brussels sprouts look nice and charred. Those are really good. Very flavorful. The char is nice. I think we both like some charred Brussels sprouts. And it's a big bowl of Brussels sprouts. Like, it's plenty for both of us. It'd be too much for one of us. It might be too much for both of us.
Desserts. The Toledo Tapas Bar dessert. A progressive dessert tasting with the flavors of vanilla cheesecake, lemon curd, raspberry mousse, chocolate mousse, and Spanish coffee custard for $13. The Basque cheesecake, strawberry rhubarb compote, burnt honey anglaise, white chocolate chantilly. Shannen's going to get the crema catalana, chocolate sea salt crumbs, raspberry sauce, dark chocolate ganache for garnish for $9. And I'm going to get the citrus olive oil cake, orange saffron cream with pistachio crumbs, and strawberry mint sorbet for $11. There are specialty coffees and teas, hot beverages with alcohol, cold beverages with alcohol, dessert spirits, sweet wines. Yeah, some sort of Remy Martin, Louis the 13th that are really expensive. And I don't know what that is.
Must be a wine.
But it must be a wine or something. Okay, since I don't like pistachios, I just was able to kind of lift the ice cream shaped teardroppy things off. Here's this. This is so strange. That's chocolate. Okay. There's like a custard in the center, I guess. It's a very dense cake. It's not bad. It does like, I mean, it's olive oil cake. It kind of has those tastes. I get some more of the like custardy center. I didn't really change what it tastes like. Okay, let's try this sorbet. That's kind of weird. I think it's strawberry and mint. I feel like the mint hits you at first and then the strawberry, and you're kind of like, what's happening? But I'm gonna eat it. Not bad, it's just kind of different.
Okay, mine looks more creme brulee than I realized it would be. There were a couple raspberries on top, and then the raspberry coulis was on the side. So I took the raspberries off because I don't like raspberry. And then there were like chocolate crumbles on the side. So I kind of scooped some of that up and put it on the like creme brulee. So, I mean, yeah, it's creamy. It's not, it's like room temperature. Just gonna try some of the chocolate. It's very sweet chocolate. Obviously chocolate is sweet, but
It doesn't have to be.
well, yeah, it doesn't have to be, but yeah, it's not really what I expected. I don't know what I expected. I didn't think about it. It said chocolate on it. But it's nice. Let me try this. This big circle of chocolate. That had a bit of raspberry on it, but that's fine. I like it fine. You know, it's small. I'll probably eat the whole thing, or most of it. Now we're just hanging out in like the lobby bar.
Barcelona Lounge.
Barcelona Lounge. It's kind of under the lobby.
Yeah.
Feels like Mount Olympus.
It was mostly the same drinks.
Yes.
I got the other Sangria Blanca.
I got water.
And like it's not in the right type of glass. So maybe I ordered something. Maybe I misheard. I don't know. I don't feel like it tastes like sangria. But that could just be me.
What's it taste like?
I don't
Fruity?
No.
Okay.
Maybe it's just me.
I don't know.
I like the other one better.
All right, so we went to Toledo's.
Toledo. Tapas, steak and seafood.
Yeah, that's also in the title, I guess, so people know.
What it is.
First of all, beautiful restaurant. Ceiling changes colors, but like subtly, and it's like
We saw the sunset.
an ombre. So we saw the sunset.
Behind me.
Great view.
Yeah.
But even if without the great view, like the restaurant itself is very
There
pretty.
were trees in it.
Yeah, trees in the restaurant. And then there's like lounge right across from the restaurant.
With a
we
bar.
stepped out there
And that had, yeah, we stepped out on the balcony and that was cool.
before while we were waiting. So very cool. I mean, because you can see, not from where we were sitting in the restaurant, but some people would be able to see Epcot and Hollywood Studios and Typhoon Lagoon. We could see the rest of Coronado Springs. Well, you couldn't, but I could see the rest of Coronado Springs. Yeah, great vibe. When did this open? This tower? Past 10 years?
I think since I lived here.
Yeah.
And I moved here in 2019.
Okay. Sure. I don't know.
So, probably past 6 years.
Basically, there's the original Coronado Springs building, and then there's this tower,
Yeah.
the Grand Disney.
Disney was like, oh, yeah, we could build multi-story buildings.
We can build up.
Instead of the like 4-story
Yeah.
buildings, complex things we've been doing this whole time.
So you liked the other sangria better?
I did. I
It
liked
looked
my
like a sangria.
It tasted like sangria.
My rosé was nice. I think maybe my first sip, I was just kind of getting used to the taste of rosé again, and then I was like, "Oh, this is
yeah,
nice."
this is fine.
It took me the whole meal, and then some, to drink it all.
I mean, I slowly drank mine. Like I finished mine when we finished eating. Shrimp, great.
Shrimp was good.
That was my favorite part.
Yeah, I mean, buttery, garlicky, exactly what you
delicious.
want. I mean, I sure wish that more shrimp dishes wouldn't have the tails on them, but that's not the biggest thing.
No.
The bread was good.
Yeah.
It was like crusty, but not crumbly. And that was nice. And it kind of had its own like buttery flavor. Like it wasn't just plain bread.
But then we dipped it in the like
yeah, dipping it in the
shrimp
sauce.
juice, whatever.
Great.
It was good.
Yeah, that was really good.
I was like, I'd come here and just order 2 of these.
yeah.
Eat the whole thing.
I mean, it's tapas.
Yeah, that's what I could. I could just go and be like, I'd just like to eat a lot of shrimp.
Yeah.
My husband's not here. It'll be fine.
Then our entrees. I mean, I loved mine. I ate the whole thing. It was smaller than yours.
I thought mine was fine. Like, I didn't like, I mean, there was a lot of spinach. And I
Yeah,
didn't
the
like the spinach. I ate the little chorizo bits. I think the pork chop was fine. It wasn't like blown away. Like, I ate most of it. I thought the Brussels sprouts were really good.
Brussels sprouts were really good and a good size. I mean, the Brussels sprouts were $8.50, which is like kind of high for a side, but it was a big portion of Brussels sprouts. I liked out of like entree time, I liked the Brussels sprouts the best. I really liked my whole entree. The filet was great. The potatoes were great. I mean, that's basically what my whole entree was. That was part of the reason. In addition to just trying more food, I was like, we need to get Brussels sprouts so I have a vegetable. Like, there was a dried tomato on top and some mushrooms, which I did end up trying a bit, like a bite of steak with a piece of dried tomato. And that was too tomatoey for me, but whatever. That was a minor thing on there. I'm okay with mushrooms. The mushrooms weren't like a strong flavor compared to the steak. I ate them. I mean, it was not a lot. The potatoes were nice and buttery. Yeah, I mean, I said the steak was very tender. I really liked it. Very flavorful. Not chewy at all. So I ate the whole plate. It was not a lot of food, but I did eat the whole plate. You know, none of the desserts like stood out to me.
Yeah.
I think dessert is one of the things I'm pickiest about because I just want to eat
like
chocolate.
I ate not like the pistachio crumble and there was like some cream but I ate the two little ice cream things or sherbet things and the little like cake, and it was fine. It was very small, so it was easy to eat the whole thing. But I don't know if like I would want it again.
Yeah.
Not that there was something wrong with it, just like I could just go buy a candy bar.
Yeah, I ate the whole little creme brulee thing, and yeah, it was fine. Not what I expected, but like not bad. It was just not really my thing. I think the only other thing on there that was kind of interesting to me was the like Toledo bar.
The sampler thing, because it sounded like it just had like lots of flavors of mousse on it. And,
yeah, but I didn't want most of those. I just wanted chocolate. I just want chocolate. Now the lounge across, when I looked at their menu, they have churros with chocolate sauce. I was like, well, you finish dinner, you go get the churros.
There you go. Why don't you get some of those to go?
Why didn't I? I didn't think of it. We didn't need to spend more. I'm full. I was full after my entree.
I want a candy bar.
You want a candy bar?
Mm-hmm.
It's very specific.
I want chocolate. You keep talking about chocolate. I mean, okay, more specifically, I'd like a cupcake, but I could settle for like a candy bar.
Okay.
I need a more traditional.
Stop at CVS on the way home. Like, well, how was your dinner? Well, we went to this Michelin-approved restaurant, and it was great, but we really needed a Hershey's chocolate bar.
We're not fancy.
So it was really good. Or, you know, not all of it was, like, really good. I really liked my entree.
That's good.
Appetizer.
I mean, I liked the part. Yeah, I wasn't like, wow. And I knew I wouldn't like the spinach.
Yeah.
So, you know, I thought the shrimp and the Brussels sprouts were the best part.
Yeah. Now, like, thinking about, you know, other kinds of picky eaterness, like, it's, you know, a lot of meat.
Yeah, there was a vegetarian option.
Yeah,
like
and then, like, most of the sides were plant-based. They were vegetables and stuff. Like, you could totally eat a meal's worth.
Then there were appetizers that...
Well, you know, it's like, tapas and starters is what the appetizers were. So it's like, you would totally be expected to just get some of the appetizers for the table, and it's the tapas. Like,
but yes, it was very meat-based.
But, you know, steak, seafood, that's in the name. You know, and it's kind of like fancier meals if you just want, like...
There's no hamburger there.
There's no hamburger, yeah. It's not even a fancy hamburger. You know, I thought about getting the chicken, of course, but I was kind of like, well, let me get something different, and we have 40% off, so let me get the more expensive thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely not going to be like everybody's thing, and it's a relatively small menu.
And it's pricey.
Yeah, not as pricey as some other
Yeah.
places we've been, but certainly like a more expensive restaurant.
But it was very pretty.
It's not like it had a dress code or
No.
anything. You know, we didn't feel out of place, but I would come here again.
Sure, I'd come here again so I could like try something else.
Yeah, because you know, for our pickiness, there were other things that I would try.
Yeah.
Like I was kind of
the
debating
chicken. I would
between
try
chicken.
like the beef. You
Yeah,
know.
I'd try the pork chop.
Yeah.
I would try the lamb.
I would just get a lot of shrimp.
And just get the shrimp. Yeah, like, the other starters weren't really appealing to us, but you know, I'd maybe get one of them.
There was a bread one. It had tomato on it.
Yeah,
but,
and there was a charcuterie.
Yeah. I
that
think there was octopus
like,
that
to
like I might
share.
have liked.
Not that we couldn't share the shrimp, but the charcuterie was more expensive because it was like specifically for two. Obviously, we weren't going to get that because you don't like cheese. But like, I don't know, maybe me and Mom would get that. What are you thinking?
I was thinking maybe a 4.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because I'm like, for me, I feel like the shrimp and my entree were 5s.
Sure.
But like, I mean, the dessert was more of a like personal taste thing,
Yeah.
but also just kind of looking at like, well, there wasn't a dessert that I really wanted.
Yeah. And I'm like, I didn't like love my entree. It was fine.
Yeah.
But like there are other things that I would try. Like I would have had the same thing Shannen had and apparently been fine. Toledo, 4 out of 5 chicken nuggets.
We're taking a break.
So we got in trouble for spending too much money.
Not on the show.
Just-
Well, we've kind of gotten in trouble for that before.
So Dad said we had to take 2 months off.
It's fine though because
It's fine. So during
we
that
like
time,
to take breaks.
so no picky eaters in September and October, but we're gonna start a new series called Picky Thinkers. And Shannon and I are gonna go sit in a park and just stream of consciousness, talk about Set Park. Maybe talk about things we remember from that aren't there anymore, things that are coming, things that they should change, things that we love, whatever comes to mind. And then
Yeah.
Shannon can edit that nonsense into a show. You know, we talk about expansion, whatever. This could be a new thing sometimes. we
Yeah,
do
we're
these.
just gonna see
What happens? It's
Yeah.
our new. We haven't done one yet. It was just a
So-
thing we thought of because one day we just went on a rant about Disney Springs, and I was like, that could be a show.
and then we'll be back with regular picky eaters in November, I guess.
So if you liked our video, you should subscribe. And if like you watch these videos and you haven't subscribed, but you're like, I like the video, you should subscribe because that helps us.
Yeah.
Like get views, and maybe one day we could make money, and then Dad would yell at us less.
And just liking the video also helps with that.
Yeah, any interaction helps us.
Yeah.
So like if you like the videos,
Share the video.
yeah, any interaction helps like the videos be shared to more people, and you know, we'd like to be famous.
Comment, obviously.
Yeah, comment if there's somewhere you'd like us to eat or drink. We could go drink somewhere. Or if there's a topic that you'd like us to rant about, let us know.
Yeah.
Or also, I thought if you have any like questions for us about Disney things or just about
Yeah,
us, we
anything.
could also answer those in
Do a
a
Q&A.
stream of yeah. You know, you yeah.
Any questions about babies at Disney too?
That too. I can do more. If you liked that, you like any of that, you know, let me know. Subscribe.
The drinks are hitting
Notifications. Shut up. I don't know what my problem with this drink was. It's totally fine.
So yes, like, comment, subscribe. Tune into our live premieres every third Sunday for the most part.
Unless Sharon gets sick.
Unless I get sick or that one time we just forgot we had the premiere.
The episode's still premiered though.
The
We just
episode still
weren't.
comes out. And that's it.
You gotta follow us on social media
Follow us
at
on social
WDW Picky Eaters.
Yes. And that's everything.
Yep.
Thanks for watching.
Tune in next month. Listen to us talk about stuff.
Bye.